The sun clocked out on me. I still got smoke in my teeth. Ran through the glare all day. Now I can barely breathe. Count what I kept, what sleep. Count what I cut, what blade. No time for a frozen screen when the whole room wants your head. I don't look back in the storm, I don't tab on my pain. I wait for the hammer to cool, then I name what remains. If I lost it, I lost it. If I earned it, it stays. When the noise finally fades out, I can read through the haze. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the scars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left. Markets went beast mode on us. Rooms got cold and loud. Everybody talking big till the numbers come down. I kept my hands on the wheel even when it shook hard. Eyes on the line in the sand. Heart in the blacked out yard. I don't look back in the storm, I don't tab on my pain. I wait for the hammer to cool, then I name what remains. If I lost it, I lost it. If I earned it, it stays. When the noise finally fades out, I can read through the haze. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the scars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left. No victory lap, no clean win, just a pulse in my chest. Just the work, just the wreckage, just the weight I address. If the bell says it's over, then I stand with the truth. I don't need a new story, I just need proof. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the stars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left.
Count it up. 1, 2. This a check they said I'd never see. Look at me now. Yeah.
Used to stare at that red screen, hands on my face. Every candle like a punch I could taste. Blown accounts every month on repeat. Screens glowing while my friends hit the street. Prop firm rules like a chain on my neck. Hit my target, then they pull one step. Daily loss, tap out, margin on the thread. Talking to the chart like it's all in my head. Greed said double up, fear said bail. Mind doing laps while the plan derail. Stop too tight, then it tags, then it runs. Felt like the market just laughed when I'm done. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you'll quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just roll my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. First payout, but it's not my last. Turn that doubt to a victory lap. You said I can, now you watch me stack. Got one check, now I'm coming right back. They said get a real job, dreams too small. While I journaled every entry on my bedroom wall. Screens at dawn, eyes dry, but I stay back testing every scar from the trades I made. Psych on tilt, heart race when I click. Cut and win short, let the losers get thick. Talking to my shadow in the monitor glare. Stick to wrist, let the trend go where. Prop firm, email almost failed that phase. One pip shot, thought I lost those days, but I tightened my rules like my laces on the track. Came back, hit target, little green on the stack. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just roll my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. and I'm up again. It's for the nights when the spread felt cruel. Charts in my face like I'm back in school. It's for the cans that you threw in my ear. I took every word, turned it all into gear. It's for the rules that were built like a cage. I learned every line, made them fuel my rage. It's for the voice that said you'll just crash. I muted that sound when I saw that cash. Now it's payout day, screenshot in the mail. Bank app buzzing like I just made bail. I don't flex small wins, I respect that grind. Every digit on the screen took a piece of my mind. But I'm not done, it's a first brick laid. Whole new challenge every time I get paid. I run it back, same plan, more calm. Same firm, new face, same war, new bomb. They gon' say lucky, call it just a streak. But they ain't see the losses, I don't ever tweet. You doubt me once, I'll forget that fast. Doubt me twice, I'll just double this bag. Now I'm up and I'm up again.
My chest, one move, then the next. No drift, no maybe, no star. I want the whole damn wall. Every inch wants more. Every win opens a door. If the wheel keeps turning clean, you can feel it in your skin. Don't bet the doubt. Don't feed the brake. When it locks in place, that's the shape of fate. Leading hard, let it pull you through. One true signal and I'm all in tow. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. In the tape room, same rule. Read the candles, read the fools. If the setup feels alive, I don't blink, I don't swipe. I've seen good enough die slow. Seen bright stars never grow. But when the edge feels true, I go harder than I knew. Momentum, yeah, once it's live. Don't drag the chain, let it drive. Small steps stack, then the whole thing flips. One clean hit and the river rips. No split focus, no weak knees. One clear lane, one clean squeeze. If the yes hits deep in the bone, then you send it like it's already home. Life don't hand out second chances, not to hesitations, not to glances. So I could lose the tired and tame. Burn the ships if I call your name. When the pulse says run, I don't question why. That kind of hunger learns to fly. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. One good yes can change the room. One true move can split the gloom. Momentum's king, and I know what to do.
Jaw set, eyes up, wrist slow.
Muscle in the mirror, thunder in my chest. Every scar story, every loss a dead end.
Short fuse, tall odds, whole room feels small. Still in my veins, I'm built for the
bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the doubt off. Watch it drop, bank on chop. Yeah, you know I'm all I got. Go long, when the red line says to stop. Go long, till the last breath, last. Chop, 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 rhythm in my blood, it knocks. Bank on chop, I'm the blade that never drops. Grind lines, deep cuts, sweat falls, no luck. Jawline concrete, back straight, locked in. The world tries to fold me, I just dig in, weight on my shoulders, turn it into stars. Every hit I'm taking only sharpens up the rock. Go long, from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the fear off, let it chop. Bank on chop, put it all up in the shot. Go long, when the red light says to stop. Go long, hear the echo when I drop. Chop, 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 step by step I never stop. Bank on chop, cause I'll always beat the clock. Shot at the top, long at the base. But from the grind, not a pretty face. Short at the top, long where it counts. Stacking that strength, add it up, it mounts. Hey! Go long, from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the chains off, let them drop. Bank on chop, I'm the storm you can't outrun. Go long, when the red light says to stop. Go long, till the heartbeat says I'm done. Chop, 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 crowd in my chest, it shouts. Bank on chop, bank on chop, bank on chop, 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 chop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She was trading gold for a decade or so, and it's heavy to hold, but she carries a load. Can't compare to the gold, it's incomparable. They say everything gold, but I'm checking the code. Every single investment I get in my zone, but they never.
This live show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing this show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
Welcome, everybody, to the Power Hour special featuring myself, Logan, CSO, Hobby the Maestro. It is July 10th, 2:45 p.m. We're trading the last hour of the week. Hobby, how you doing today, brother?
Pretty good, man. Did pretty well in the morning. Then that big FU candle appeared out of nowhere, and then I was like, well, that's it for me. And
Nice.
I was done pretty early. So,
Nice.
it's, yeah. So right now we're just watching chop. Normal, right? Normal power hour. Just chopping back and forth. I got between 335 and 350, 360 right now. 3050. 3060 is a kind of chop zone. So just watching that right now. Nothing special. How about you, man? How'd you do? How you been doing?
Good. One of those days. 5 minutes into the market, done. Collected my 12K and walked away. Actually, it was more than 12K because I'm trading 150Ks. So it was a little bit more than that.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good day. That's a very good day.
But they're just evals. They're evals right now because I moved to 150Ks, so they're all evals right now. So funded, I don't know how much money I made, but that's it. Yeah, but it's cool because in the near future, once they are all funded, we're looking at around a 26K days will be my average instead of 12. It'll be around $26,000 a day, which is gonna be cool. So
Yeah.
100K months are gonna turn into 2.5, 250,000 a month, maybe.
Nice, man.
But
Yeah.
it's all he said, she said until it fucking happens, right? Just because I did
But
it
it's
with
gonna
50K doesn't mean I can do it with a 150K. I got to be honest. I got to be fair. I got to be true. You know what I mean? Everybody can say they're going to do something. It doesn't mean it until you actually do it. But yeah, we'll see.
True.
I just know I was able to do it with 50Ks. So now let's try 150Ks.
Here's that pushy push again, back to the bottom of the range.
What prop firm are you using? All of our partners. All of our partners. You can group trade them on wealth charts. Is what I usually do. So 25 accounts. I average every morning around $400 to $600, depending on the trades that are taken. And then I call it there. You multiply that by 25 accounts. Bang. Do we use TPT? Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to watch Logan kick ass and not go on tilt from being patient. Why?
They like
How
to
many
see you
mornings?
just
You know how many
go.
mornings where I take an L? So many mornings where I take an L and Max and Lama are catching a banger. I don't give a fuck. Why are you comparing yourself to
You know
me?
what? Like, in all honesty, they just, and I've seen this because I watch YouTubers that others trade, right? And these people watch, and I'm like, they're not very good, but people watch them anyway because they just like to hear, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. Just for the thrill, I think. Like, we're all kind of just degen thrill seekers.
How do you get
And
so many payouts without
that's why
being
we
pushed
also
live?
gamble.
Sean, I've been pushed live with 6 prop firms.
Yeah. Who said he wasn't pushed
Oh
live?
no, he's just asking. He's asking how do I get so many payouts without being pushed
Oh,
live? Yeah, I've been pushed live with 6
I,
prop firms.
I'm still gonna take it as fighting words. Screw you. No kidding. I love you guys. Yeah, I'm the one that's gonna go. I'm the one that's gonna be the aggressor now. We switch places.
That's all you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'll support that.
We gonna break this 30-30 finally or not? We gonna break it or not?
Must be difficult
Bouncing
changing your
right
site, seeing bigger
now.
loss on losing trade with bigger. What do you do to get over that? No, Sergio, that is 100% true. I took a loss yesterday. It fucked up my psychology. It absolutely fucked up my psychology because so I took a loss yesterday and it was $530, which is much more, $550. I don't know. It was like 600. I don't know what it was, but it was like, it was like,
More than you used to.
almost triple what I'm used to. So in my mind, I see that I'm like, oh fuck, dude, this account is getting rinsed right now. And so I'm not used to that because I'm used to 50Ks. And so it fucked with me. So 100%, yeah, it fucked with me psychologically. So I had to make that adjustment, and I'm working on it still. I told my students I had 3 my funded futures. They were 150Ks. They were rapids. I thought they were pros. I passed them. Realized they were rapids. I was like, fuck these. I don't want them. Went to the pros. Took a loss. Wasn't used to the loss numbers. And then I fucking cooked it again. And I'm like, fuck, I need to reset. I need to get used to the 150Ks. So it's an adjustment. I just got to get used to the numbers. It might cost me months. But then once I get the hang of it and say, this is your new number, Logan, get used to it. You're just because you lost $600, $600, your account's not gone. They're 150Ks. You got a lot of drawdown left. Don't freak out. Just gotta get used to that. And then you're going to start seeing these big ass payouts.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with me too. Like those big loss numbers, they do affect my psych. I've just done 50Ks forever. So when I did switch over to those bigger accounts, it definitely affected the psych for me as well. Like, I mean, but I'm used to the 50Ks. That's all I've ever needed. We're still ranging, guys. 330 just bounced.
I'm using, how many micros am I using? So if I look at the math, Depends on the specific trade I'm taking, but we're looking at anywhere between 25 to 45 micros. Or 2 to 4 minis. You guys think that's a lot, but they're 150Ks. So you don't need to understand. My students know what the fuck is up. They get it. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I promise you it's not a lot. It's very healthy risk management.
Back to the top of the range.
Problem I see with 150K is it requires 3 times the amount of time before you can get even semi-live. 9,000 versus 3,000. Yeah, but I'm not in a rush. It's the difference between you and I. I'm not in a rush to make money. I'm not in a rush to get a payout. If you're in a rush to get money, and if you're in a rush to get a payout, then you're already trading for the wrong reasons. You should never need the money. You should never need to pass an account. You should never need a payout. If you need it, you're not going to trade properly.
Yep.
How much is your
1000% agree with
course?
that.
My course right now is $12.50.
Choppity chop, choppity chop. My students should see this chop zone right now. It's pretty clear. This chop zone on the 1 minute where it's trapped. It's the exact same chop zone on the 2 minute currently.
How many on 50K? 50Ks, I usually didn't trade over 10 to 15 micros. I
You
would
see it
never
now,
trade.
MG?
Does your course come with your indicator? You get my indicator free for 1 week.
It is getting weaker though. That 1 minute kind of downtrend's holding up. But that 5 minute on that 330 break on that 5 minutes, what I'm really waiting for, if this thing is gonna break out of this range. That's what I'm looking for. So that range, that range zone, that chop zone to the top is getting wider and wider. The bottom one's getting thinner and thinner. NQ is showing relative weakness versus SPX as well. But until it breaks out of that range, it's still going to just be bouncing around. Bouncing, 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 back and forth, back and forth. Good job, MG. Glad you're done. Those house boxes and chop lessons got me my first funded and making profits now. Let's go, man. Let's go. That chop reading, Daniel. It's a game changer. Once you know how to read the chop and how to look for it, and then have the balls to play it, right? Chop ain't easy to play, but once you know what to look for, it becomes easy money. So I'm glad some of you guys are already picking it up. That's so fucking awesome.
Logan, is the only way to trade with you in the mornings to purchase your course? Yes. You got to remember, I don't trade New York Open live. I only do pre-market live. No one trades New York Open except for Max and Lama together on the show.
Yeah.
Logan has a new strat for ranges. Look, no.
Wait, what?
Newsroom
That's
said Logan has a new strat for ranges. What,
oh,
sit on my hands?
I mean, yeah, I know, right? He's patient. He's the patient guy. I'm the range. I'm the
Fuck
re-
off the charts, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the dumbass that plays the range plays. I
I
love
don't
the
charge
chop.
the most. Right now it's $12.50, Crick. My course is not the most. Right now it's $12.50.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. How does it feel to have your own course now? It feels weird, Garrett. Like I'd still it honestly just feels like I'm doing one mass coaching session right now. I don't think it's gonna hit me until after the recordings are done, right after these live sessions are done, and then it's just there, and I'm just gonna be doing random live sessions with students and stuff. Like yeah, I've never done that before with the coaching stuff, so it hasn't really hit me. I just feel like I'm doing this mass coaching session right now. Very detailed. Well, I mean, I'm showing these guys a lot of things I haven't shown before, especially with like the EMA stuff.
Logan, I hope it stays 1250. I've been very tempted to leave it at 1250. A lot of people have been begging me to keep it at 1250. I've been very tempted. I haven't decided yet. Just so many people have been begging and asking me, and so we'll. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and adding to that quick question, like, dude, you go live with your students almost every day for multiple hours a day. So even like if his course like outside of the sales price goes up, it is 1,000% gonna be worth it with the amount of time and added classes and added live trading sessions you get with him.
I think I have 40 hours of content right now on my shit.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of reasons. And obviously, he's now the most profitable, Max's most profitable student. He's far surpassed me in payouts.
I don't like that term though.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
like I don't think I'm a like the term when somebody says they're more profitable, it sounds like I don't think I'm a better trader than you, Javi. You know what I mean? Like I don't like somebody saying I'm more profitable means I mean by definition profits. I
By
get it.
definition, you make more profits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it's by
like that. I don't
definition.
like that because then it
Yeah.
makes it sound like I'm doing better than you, which is not fucking true. You know what I mean?
No, but
Because
see, I have a gift now, right? When I'm not comparing, I never compared myself to anybody. Right? I'm gonna be the biggest cheerleader of all my teammates, right? My team, my brothers, my guys. So I like never think of it that way. It's it's just facts. That's it, right? You make so much good money, man, and I'm so happy and proud. And I'm never gonna put myself in this thing where I need to make as much money as Logan. No, man. Here's the secret, right? For everybody, right? Look at the zoom in coming in. Do not compare. I was like, do not compare yourself to others, right? I'm never gonna compare myself to anybody else. I am so content and happy with what I'm doing. Dude, I live in a fucking amazing house right now.
yeah. Here's what's nice, right? Here's the difference between Javi and my stuff. Like you could say, like, all right, Logan's trades or whatever, group trading makes him this amount of money, right? But here's where Javi's system is in so many ways better than mine. Javi has the capability, which we've all fucking seen, right? If I'm sick or I have stuff going on or whatever it is, and like I couldn't make it for the mornings, I'm fucked. Javi can literally walk into a store, his kids or his wife can say, hey, I want that. Javi can pull out his fucking phone and make that money in a trade. I can't fucking do that. So that's where Javi's fucking system will always be incredibly impressive to me because he can fucking at any point in time, whenever, fucking look at something, say, I want that and trade and get it. For me, I have to just hope that in the morning a trade presents itself that'll get me in that system. And sometimes it doesn't. And then I'm just fucking cooked.
Yeah, that whole thing
Like
became a really fun game.
you are the most consistent. You have the most consistent, like percentage of profitability and consistent. You have the highest win rate and the highest consistency out of all of us. That I can guarantee.
Yeah, I again, like I don't compete. Like I don't think of it that way. I just do what I do, brother. Like we all do what we do. Like I'm just gonna cheer us all on. Like Luca getting his payouts, Coach getting his payouts. Like that's what it's about, man. All right, making our bread one way or the other.
Like
No
I
matter what.
spent with my students hours and hours trying to get like
Yeah.
the perfect Asia setup. And I have like kind of a Globex orb setup, which is good sometimes, but I've spent hours trying to find something. And then you got Coach, who just has like a clear system. Coach's Asia system isn't even a Lama. It's not even a P2B
No,
system.
it's not.
It's a
Yeah.
Coach system where he's catching fucking 100-point trades. Like all of us have our own little thing that makes us unique. You know what I mean?
Yep, this 3:30 keeps holding, guys. You could literally be. I know. Like I said, like right, I taught my students how to read chop the last session. Like that 3:30 area, that 3:50, 3:60 area. This thing has given 30, 20 points the last 10 minutes each play. Even though there's like nothing happening, when you learn to read certain things, it just becomes fun. But everything is, yeah, like it's what the fuck. Anarchy. Are you doing what Logan, man? I realized why you were smirking the other day. My wife told me he was smirking because because apparently every time I'm talking to girls or some shit, I talk longer to them. Like, dude, you're trying to get me castrated?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just have certain faces. I didn't say anything.
And she was like telling me that. I was like, motherfucker, man. Last time he did that with, why are you looking at her boobs? Why are you staring at the boobs? I'm like doing
That
my
time
best
I
to
was
like.
instigating. That time I was definitely instigating. I
I
was starting
started
to
laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god. Dude, this shit was fucking hilarious, dude. But I mean, I'm just a nice guy. I like to talk. I will talk to anybody for a long time. Not just ladies. Okay? Amor, wifey, love you. I have to protect myself. All right. 5-minute uptrend gonna continue here. Oh, what an explosion off of that 330 bottom. Oh my god, that one took off this time. Holy crap! And I got trailed out right there. Sauce box midline touch. And newer high, 3080. That's the midline of sauce box. So if it gets up there, let's see what reaction we get. That's the new high of day. Wasn't expecting that kind of an explosive move off of 330. We bounced off of it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times. And then it exploded. There was a nice break and retest as well. A couple quantum candles here at 350. I want to see if 380 gets tapped and we get a potential rejection from there. I mean, it might not make it all the way. We might get a 3-bar push. But that was an explosive move. For that range. I kept playing that 330 bounce until it broke. I was waiting for that 5-minute to close below it. It never happened. So why the fuck not?
Wasn't paying attention. It actually worked out. I think, would I have gotten stopped out here? I would have. Yeah. I just realized there was a trade setup. I got distracted. Technically, there was a trade
Oh, yeah?
setup that I didn't get into, which I was going to go long, and I didn't because I wasn't paying attention. I would have lost.
Yeah, we were a little distracted for sure.
I used to have an Echo like full jumpsuit when I was in like the 2nd grade. Remember, it was an orange tracksuit that had Echo on it. I was in the 2nd grade. I thought I was the coolest kid ever.
I used to wear Echo back in the day too, but I didn't know Echo made big boy clothes because that's why I like Echo. They make big boy clothes. They have clothes that is my size. They have 4X and 3X that doesn't feel like it's a 1X, right? Because there's places that sell 3Xs or 4Xs and they are not 3Xs or 4Xs. We need the fluffy stuff. Oh my god, look at that saucebox rejection. Saucebox rejection.
I was getting roasted nonstop by Max and Lama, and I hadn't weighed myself in like 2 weeks. So I was like, damn, maybe I'm just skinny as fuck. And then I stepped on the scale this morning and I'm still 240 pounds. So I was like, fuck these motherfuckers. I don't know why I even fucking took what they thought serious for a second. Like 240. I'm like fucking.
It's the big boy eyes, man. We see like a slight skeletal being that might not
I
be
just
that
told them
skeletal.
that they're just getting fatter. I said, I'm not getting skinnier. I'm the same weight. You're just getting fatter. I told them.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Because like my wife likes to watch like Miss America, these pageants and things, and I'm always like, that bitch needs to eat. And then in my eye, I'm like, here's this big fat panda looking motherfucker telling a bitch she needs to eat, and she's probably proportionate. But like I like meat on the cushion, being a big guy myself. So I think we definitely see things a little differently. got those fat eyes, right? So
Yeah,
if somebody's
I
skinny but
look at
might be
everybody. I look at everybody as either. I'm like, well, no, I sound like an asshole.
just saying,
Most
right?
people, most people are either too skinny or too fat in my eyes.
Yeah,
But I'm,
exactly.
yeah,
And as a and you can't be afraid of saying the truth, man. Like especially as a fat guy, I will never like. I've heard kids say, "Mom, that guy is so fat," and I just like because I'm like, yeah, I'm fat. I can't be like, oh, I'm offended because that kid just said I'm fat. I'm like, I'm fucking fat, right? Like
yeah,
I'm not gonna go and get hurt because people are
yeah.
saying I
I
am
think
or I
Max
ain't.
said it once. Somebody was like, "You're fat," and Max was like, "Congratulations, you can see." Like,
Yeah,
no
I
shit.
know. Because like some people are like, don't fat shame. Like, come on. Like, come on, for real?
If I'm gonna
Like,
get
is
made
that
fun of,
cheesy?
yeah, people get you get made fun of for you get made fun of for anything, and it just fucking accept just yeah, like I get
Yeah.
made fun of for everything possible. People who get offended by fat shaming or what is this body shaming?
Body
You're just a
shaming.
puss. You're just a puss.
Yeah. Yes.
If
Yeah.
I got
Big.
super skinny and my legs were super skinny, and people were like, "That guy's got," like I wouldn't be offended. I'd be like, "Well, fuck. Maybe I need to fucking eat more. Maybe I need to work out my legs more."
Oh, that
Or
short
they're
is short.
retarded and they don't know what they're talking about, right?
That short is shorting. I got in with 2 mic only because I wanted it to push a little bit higher. It's playing out. That sauce box tap was too clean.
Pedro said, "Damn, bro, you skinny." Pedro, what are you like 150 pounds? I have at least 100 pounds on you.
Yeah. Pedro's a skeleton, man.
You're built like a fucking 12-year-old boy. What are you talking about? Pedro's definitely victim weight. Absolutely.
He's victim weight. Victim weight. That's brutal.
I'll hold Pedro down and Javi will do the rest.
Yeah, I'll do the rest. Yeah, exactly. I just need a forearm. I just need the forearm to handle Pedro. Wow, that short was a beautiful short off the sauce box right there.
That Asians are rare? Bro, there's a whole
Sumo wrestlers.
sport around it. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I
There's an entire culture based on heavy Asians.
I did not know that
All
if a
my
sumo
Korean
wrestler's
friends are fat as
balls
fuck.
fall out of that uniform thing, that's an L. Did you know that? That they lose if their balls fall out of that thing?
What's that? Yeah, if they
Sumo
fall out from the
wrestlers.
circle,
Yeah,
yeah, they
if
lose.
their
Yeah.
balls fall out of their thing, that's a loss. I'm like, what? So can you like
Wait, if what?
Can you like attack, like is that why they lift the sinks and they're like trying to wiggle it out?
You
Is
said
you're
if
not
they're
just pushing.
if
If
they're
their balls fall out of that thing that they wear. Well, I don't know what it's
really
called. Yeah, that they lose. Because I always used to think they grab each other and then they'd pull because they're trying to pull, right? But now I'm like, oh, that shit makes sense now. Because sometimes they grab it and they're wiggling. So I'm like, oh, they're trying to get the balls out.
I don't know if that's true, Javi. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They are allowed to finger. What? Are you for real, Snow?
I think
No
it's
kidding.
like Krav Maga using their body weight trying to pull it. I don't think that's yeah.
I don't know. I swear I read that shit somewhere. Because
Yeah, I don't know
see,
if that's
they're grabbing that. I know that's a grab thing, but
our food sucks compared to outside USA. Dude, you can't tell me that Asians don't get fat. That's just not.
do you include indicators and step by step on how you can trade whenever you want in your course? Well, with Quantum, it's all over my YouTube channel. I do weekly Sunday study sessions with Quantum. The course breaks down how I trade, and you can trade without Quantum, right? I break down my EMA reads, right? I don't break down the Quantum EMAs because they're not really EMAs. They're their own little thing, but and the candle formations are their own thing as well. But I do break other things down, how I use DMAs in the process of building Quantum. Quantum in itself, you can learn the whole Quantum strategy just by watching my YouTube channel. And then I do study sessions every Sunday. The saucebox strategy, the intraday saucebox strategy, my other favorite EMAs, things like that, I go over in the course. My read of market structure, my chop zones, like some of my students saw that chop zone clear as day. We had that immediate break. Saucebox just shorted beautifully for 30 points, just about. Yeah, 200 is a good one for And then the guest classes. Max's candlestick structure and MVG class was literally a master class. Like I'm so glad that everyone got to see that. And then that was day 2, right after the market structure class, and it played out perfectly.
Everybody's gonna fucking bust at the class I'm giving in Hobby's course tonight.
Oh yeah, I know.
They're gonna
I know they're
fucking
all like antsy about it.
bust.
Do you have to lose to meet consistency? If the consistency is 50%,
Yeah.
your biggest day was 1,200 profit since requested. Yeah, so you gotta whatever if it's 50%, you can't make more than whatever profit required to reach 40% consistency.
Now, if you're a
I mean,
student of
that's a
mine, this
fun
is
little
like,
comp.
if you're a student of mine, it's
Come on.
stuff you guys already have. It's nothing new. Come on, Jay. There's nothing that I do in my entire trading life that you don't already know. As a student of mine, you know every detail about every thought I ever have about trading in the past, present, and future. There's nothing you don't know.
No Tree had to go and say timeout. Fingering in sumo's a no. He got that information from an anime. Anime is probably the worst source to get information from.
That's all right, Jay. You're good, man.
It's hilarious. Like, did you guys know in Japan, they run on the buildings and there's people with swords and fire? Source? Anime. That's freaking hilarious. In anime, ghosts roam the streets with masks, and the dead need to be cleansed by Shinigami, or they turn into hollows, and you live forever as a strong, powerful monster. Source anime. And apparently, they all have big boobs, right? They're all busty Asians in Japan. Not true. Source anime. Yeah, is an anime boobs are a samurai weapon? Yeah. Oh man. All right. I don't know how we got into that subject, but we did. I'm not high. No, that's the thing, Riz. I have no Benjamin. I have nothing. I got nothing to cleanse my pain. How to get them to show their balls moisturized. Thank you.
Anki, have you ever seen a woman with anime-sized titties being as athletic as they are in anime? I feel like a
Hell
woman
no, dude.
with anime-sized titties can't be athletic like they are. Like it's
No.
just
Like,
get it. It's a cartoon. But I'm just curious if it's ever been possible. And if anybody were
I
to
feel
know,
like if they do,
if
I
anybody
feel
were to
like
know,
if they do a backflip, like gravity will just yank them off, right? Like just be like,
every girl I know who had tickle bitties, it would just cause like physical pain in their back,
back
or if
then.
the shit fucking moved in a certain direction. Like, you know what I mean? They had to strap those things on. There was a girl who was in the Air Force when I was in Afghanistan, and she had to wear the. So I'm sounding like Hobby right now. I gotta chill out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Keep going.
I just
Keep
I'm
going.
pulling that back. My bad.
No, you can't end it with a girl in Afghanistan. That's the beginning of a great story right there. Some girl in Afghanistan. Go on. Go on. Go on.
So right now, with where the market is, we're in this chop zone. I want to see a break about 76, and we got a lot of room up.
He just ended it with let's see a girl in Afghanistan. That's it. That's like when you get that text from your girl. We need to talk. Like 5 hours from you needing to get off of work, right? You just got to work. You get the text. We need to talk. And the rest of your day is fucked.
Oh yeah, yeah. You called and you're like, "Tell me now." She's like, "No, I'll just tell you after work."
Yeah.
No, bitch, I can't sit here for my fucking 6 to 8 hour shift just thinking about what the fuck I did. Just tell me now.
Yeah.
You already started
I
this.
hate that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
Oh
no.
my
You
god.
fucking tell me now because I'm gonna be thinking about this all day and it's gonna eat me alive. Well, good. You deserve that. No, that's not what we're doing right now.
I would tell my wife so many times she would text me. I call her immediately. I'm like, no, don't do that shit to me now. I just got here. It's only an hour in. Do not tell me we need to talk. Just tell. And it ends up always being something really dumb too. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like you're gonna start my day like this by telling me we need to talk 1 hour into my shift of work. Like, no, like fuck that. Oh my
And then it
god.
ends up being
I
like, so our date tomorrow, like I don't know what I want to wear. And I'm like, yo,
there's
you
something
know how
weird.
important this job is. And you're texting me saying we need to talk. And then I'm thinking it's something important. And it's just like, I don't know what to eat for lunch. And I'm like, all right, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna freak out.
If I was an ant, would you still love me?
Yeah,
Probably
straight
not,
answer.
if I'm
Any of
being
that woman.
honest with you, because you're an ant and I'm a human. I wouldn't know what you are, right? Like I have to answer, I answer honestly and logically. Like you're a freaking ant. Like if you were a worm, I'd be like, flick away. Probably step on you. I don't know. Hit you with the raid. Like that's the truth. Oh man.
My honey
Man.
pack hidden. Sick, dude.
From
Fuck.
what?
Congrats on the fucking stiffy.
Yep, I guess so. Oh my god. Whew. I've said that plenty of times to me. Even if she weren't an ant, you know, big right, I could squish you. All right, we're in a new range now. Looks like that sauce box rejection was clean, but now we're back in the old range, baking a new range. That's what we're doing. Back to the Afghanistan girl. We will never
I'm
forget.
gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. Some of these women's sports bras are impressive. How much can be hidden away in these things? I'll just say
Really?
it's just like
Okay, but okay for any women in here who wear sports bra, doesn't that shit hurt though? The compression, like, wouldn't that shit like start to like hurt like towards the back?
yeah, that girl. Those things were stuffed away. I'm talking vacuum sealed. It was almost impressive.
No, it's harder to hang. It's harder to hang. I don't understand that. Phoebe can't breathe. Like I feel like I know like I've worn like when I wear my knee brace or my back brace and I tighten that shit up, I get squished, right? It look like a stuffed sausage. But after a while, that shit hurts. Like that pressing up on the skin hurts. So I'm like thinking like I know what you're talking about. So I'm like, won't that shit hurt eventually? Like really bad if it's just tight the entire time?
I
But
imagine it's like if I'm about to do a heavy deadlift or squat or lift, and I take my belt and cinch it as tight as possible to where you can't breathe, but you have the compression there so you don't get hurt in the lift. I imagine it's like that, but I'm uncomfortable for approximately 2 minutes. Some of these women are just doing it all day. And I'm like, fuck.
that's yeah. See, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, but I guess it's not. I guess they're built. Girls are
Logan, you're
built.
with Max and Lama quite a bit. Do they wear sports bras? Yes. Yes,
Yes,
they do. They both do.
I wear sports
They're
bras.
actually they're
I know
actually
they do.
actually actually fatter than they look. They wear compression stuff on them all the time.
Once you get big enough, compression don't work no more though. I'll say that, but first you get really long.
It's no longer
Once you get
compressing. It's just keeping things together at this point.
it's just like the compression is like I can't hold it no more, bro. I'm sorry. It's like just
Like when you
outstretched.
stretch cloth and you hear that sound, it's just that's what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You just hear the look. You're like you're gonna be walking down. You just hear. You're like, oh, what's that? Was that the compression shirt or my bones? I don't know.
My brother's
Oh,
wife
man.
wants surgery to make them smaller because of back pain. I actually know a lot of girls who've gotten reduction surgery.
Looks like we're back at that 330 to 350 chop, guys. Literally bounced off of 331, 330, what 340, 337, 340, 25, and now we're rejecting 350. We're back in that exact same chop zone we were at right when we started Power Hour. 330 exploded up, made a new high. Now we're back down, testing that 330 area. And if this holds up, right, if the uptrend is going to continue, then again, that 5 minute holding over 330 is the key for this uptrend to continue if it's going to do so. But this is just been a choppy power hour, y'all. Here we go again to 330 or almost 340.
How to go from an F to a C? Damn.
An F to a C, that's a huge move. From surgery?
Because we're back.
Javi, talk about Speedos. Yeah, Speedos are a whole other thing. Even tighty whities. Like, I don't know how some of you guys wear fucking tighty whities, man.
People hate
Jeans,
on Max.
too.
People hate on Max. Javi, you might join. I'm telling you, dude, since I've been in Florida, dude, 90% of the time I'm free balling it, dude. I feel like my fucking nuts are just sweating and shit. I free ball almost everywhere I go.
I found these cooling boxer briefs. And yeah, even those, like regular cotton shit not gonna work here. I'm definitely I know what you're talking about. Especially
I'm
when
also always wearing like sweatpants or sweatpants shorts or something. So like I just free ball it. If I'm going out somewhere or if I'm in jeans or my gray sweatpants are a little bit too fucking all right, I'll fucking throw on a pair of boxer briefs. But besides that, I gotta free ball it now. I fucked up once and I went to the gym with like kind of short, kind of loose shorts. I was like, I'm gonna catch a case. It was leg day. I was like,
the ball prints were left.
Yeah, just my fucking Johnson was about to pop out. I was like, I gotta be careful here.
I've seen those memes of go to the gym and you see the guy with the short shorts. He gets up and you just see the balls imprinted on the seat. Like, what the fuck is that?
Really good, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
That was worse, JB. I didn't hit bench. I was doing the squat was fine. It was when I was doing hack squat. And so like your leg, like right, this is it. Like I said, it was like this. It was like this, right? This is like, imagine this is my leg. It was loose like this and high up, right? So it's like this, and then your leg's coming up, and it's just like fucking, if somebody just took a little bit of a head tilt, you're just seeing fucking dong. Like, this is risky business right now.
Yeah, if Hooli was there, he'd definitely be tilting his head.
Is it humid in Florida or dry? Humid as fuck. Right now I was just outside. It's 92 with 67% humidity. That's not too bad. Usually it's higher.
67%? That's not bad at all.
Usually it's much worse. But it's also towards the afternoon.
Ooh, these bounces are getting a little bit weaker, but still, I still like the reaction I'm seeing at the 330s. This 5-minute candle still has a way to go.
I don't have any more shrinkies. I need to get some of those, the ones I used to have in the military.
Shrinkies? What the hell are shrinkies?
They're called silkies. Silkies.
Oh, silkies.
Yeah.
Silkies.
I think Lama actually has a compression shirt that has his logo on it. He just has it super tight on him all the time.
Yeah.
Share the road bikers and speedos. Nothing's more annoying than a biker. Or I should say
one of those like the crotch riders. But even man, some of the Harley drivers, man, some of them.
No, not bikers, cyclists.
Oh,
which
cyclists. Oh yeah, fucking bastard.
Yeah, like the guys who are the guys who are in the tights who drive like on the side of the road or take up the road like it's theirs. The cyclists.
Yeah, they're like treat us like a car. Meanwhile, blowing every stop sign, every red light, not signaling, not going 50 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. Like fuck them bastards.
Harley, it sucks. I used to have a Harley Davidson, but then they went woke. They made all of their staff go through the inclusive and equal opportunity training and everything like that. They went through a whole thing about like inclusivity training and courses.
I'm still playing the longs up at 330, 30, guys. I get in when it touches anywhere around 330. I'm up almost 15 points right now. Just
No
playing
longer
bounces
buy
off at
Harley.
330.
I'm gonna Harley went full woke, which is crazy. Like, dude, know your audience. Unless they were just imagining a bunch of gays in their fucking leather jackets, maybe that's who they're trying to appeal and just wanted to ruin everything else. I don't know, but Harley just lost their ass on everything. So my next motorcycle is probably going to be like a Triumph. But the bikers are not woke, right? But it's the same thing as Bud Light. You want to cater to a certain organization for no reason and not pay attention to your audience, you're going to lose customers. I am not going to support a company that is forcing their employees to go woke and to fucking do inclusivity training and everything else. Fuck that.
Inclusivity training.
The fuck out of here.
Inclusivity.
Indian also is good. Indian also a good bike company.
Bike week in Myrtle Beach is the best, but it's like bicycles or YMCA guys, you know, the leather and shit.
You guys into cars? Kind of. I mean, a little bit. Yeah.
I used to be.
Not like most
Now
people.
I don't care so much anymore. Like as long as it gets me to point A, point B, and we fit in it comfortably, that's all I care about. I used to. I don't have my. I had a Dodge Charger. I souped up the fuck out of it back in the day. I don't think I have any pictures of it right now. Like
These
I
companies
did a
just-
lot of the work on it myself too.
Companies assume their
But it was
normal
mainly like
customer keep buying their stuff. Yeah, but you can't do that to the conservative community because the conservative community or Republicans are very gung ho on their shit. And if you fuck with them, they're going to say fuck you. The other side is a little bit more, sounds crazy, but more tolerant to not giving a fuck about. That's not true. How do I word this? When it comes to buying something, they're like, well, I'm going to buy it because it's cheap and it fucking works for me. Well, the other side's like, fuck that. That's gay. I'm not doing that. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just yapping here. I'm just yapping.
it was back in the old chow zone is wild. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
You guys would love it here in the Bay Area? Probably not.
What's the Bay Area? Is that Cali?
Yeah.
San Diego, right?
No.
Or trying to find an old picture of this car.
Logan will lose his mind in the Bay Area. Yeah. Anywhere in California. I lived in San Diego, but I was in the Marine Corps, so it wasn't terrible. But anywhere in California. Spain scored 1-0. Oh, shit.
You're playing right now? España.
Doesn't show
España.
if they scored.
Los
ESPN is playing.
españoles
Oh, it says
hablan
0-0.
como que son un poco mariposas. ¿Sí? ¿Saben lo que dicen? Ay,
0-0.
sí, papi. ¿Cómo estás? The Spain Spanish is like suckers and suckertas. I thought, putting that.
Oh, yeah, it is 1-0. Yeah.
Dude, I really don't have any pictures of my car.
San Diego is so conservative compared to the rest of Cali. Right, and it's not conservative at all. So that just means one thing.
Dun, 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 dun. Damn, we don't have nothing, huh? Weird. We're going to chop. Going to chop right now.
All right, so this is a triple stack level, but I have another level in the way that's a little close to it. So I'm not going to take this trade unless it rips a certain amount of points, which I will.
I mean, I've played that 330 bounce a couple times already, but if we we're coming back to it. We got levels all over the place. Right now it's bouncing between 3060 and 3044. It just bounced hard off of this level. So we dropped. Below that, 330. Oh shit, there it goes. Below that, 330. And it's just wicking back and forth. Like, this is just wild. What time is it? It's 330. 330 volume didn't even really kick in, bro. So we just surrounded. Like, look at this. This is like when I see quantum surrounded by levels like this, that's super chop. Sauce box on top. That 3079 level has not been tapped. It got really close. It hit 77.75. Got 3082. The midline is of sauce box 3087-ish. So we just trapped. What'd you think about MOC? I still need about 15 minutes to see where it's at. Oh, what do you think about MOT? MOT is freaking amazing. The best Discord in trading everywhere, no matter who you speak to, right? With the best free Discord around. No BS. Yeah, MOC, I will not know what MOC is gonna potentially do literally until 2 to 3 minutes before MOC forms, so I can see what levels we're near.
With the
So we still
spoon,
got.
I was gonna eat my fruit, but then I left it out for a long time, so now I can't.
There
eat
is
it,
no
so-
spoon. He's trying to bend it like Neo. The secret is there is no spoon.
Out of every trader that you guys have ever watched live, who's the worst trader you guys have watched? Where you're like, this person is, or the biggest scam artist, I should say. Who have you watched and you're like, this dude's a fucking fraud, and you're like, this dude is just garbage trader that you've watched live.
The first 5 are all the guys that have the most followers. Immediately. Isn't that wild?
Toxic Tommy,
Socrates.
TJR, MR, Danny, Logan, Def Logan, Toy Trades keeps emailing me. PW, I can't stand his voice. Dodgy, TJR, Logan for sure. Right.
Dude, you are now in
A lot of
in the
Danny.
ballpark with those names.
A lot of Danny. DBA wants to keep saying Logan, but you know what's funny, DBA? He actually removed it. I'm gonna call you out. Almost had me. Now you're good, DBA. I appreciate you.
Does Tori Trades even trade live? Does she actually trade live? I've never seen Tori do a live trading session.
He said, "No, I love you." Funny. A lot of people said Danny. Got it. Dodgy. TJR. You guys have watched TJR trade live? Who do y'all think is trash? You know what's funny? I legit never watched anybody trade live before. Besides, I don't think I've literally ever watched anybody trade live besides MOT.
I have. I've watched Danny. I've watched what's a guy named from he used to be a part of Tradeify? The big giraffe guy, the big tall guy.
Oh, okay. Well, I've watched the Tradeify people because the Tradeify TV, and then the one time Max had Jadon and Danny trades on. But like, I don't count
Jadon,
that.
that's it. Yeah, Jadon.
I don't count.
I've seen
I don't count
Jadon.
that at all. Because I really haven't watched anybody and like paid attention to them. Same thing with the PW. Like, it wasn't like all those, because when Max and Lama are involved, it's more entertaining to me. So like, I don't pay attention to how people are trading. So I actually haven't really watched anybody trade. So I can't really say. That's why I won't judge people. Now, if I see people post certain things online or say certain things, and then I start to like look into it, I'm like, that looks sketchy. That doesn't look legit. That's where I get. And that I didn't even watch them trade live.
Yeah. Look at this clean chop right now. It's right now it's just getting really compressed. Really compressed. So MOC, if it stays compressed, MOC might be a squished dud for now because we are just in between a bunch of levels.
Wait,
I want to see it open up.
I don't have an issue with Jadon. I don't know anything about him or trading. It is weird that he keeps talking about his height and saying he's in the best shape. And I'm like,
Yeah, me and my wife used to see him on our social media a lot back in the day, and we always laughed at his videos where he'd be like, "Yeah, I trade live," and then he's looking at this computer, and then he just points at it because like that's what we do. We look at a computer. Oh, point at your computer. Like those weird little gestures always make me laugh. Like these little things. I'm like, should I do a video where I'm like looking at the thing and I'm going, let me touch my
I don't
computer
have a
screen.
problem with Jadon at all. I don't have a
Oh
problem with it. I
yeah.
just think it's weird that he's 6'7" and he says he's in the greatest shape, and I'm like, you and I are almost the same height, and you look like me when I was 16, but whatever, dude. No, I don't have a problem really with anybody because I don't really know anybody, and I
Yeah,
don't think
I don't either.
nobody's had a problem with me yet. So
I don't have a problem with anybody either.
you should pull up on Socrates,
Um,
bro. Socrates hasn't said anything about me either, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about anybody until they say something bad about me. Once somebody calls me out on something, then it's on. But nobody has called me out, so I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm gonna stay in my lane, focus on my own shit. He said MOT is all fake. Okay, well, he also has
he does.
federal court cases
Yeah,
against him for fraudulent activity. So
yeah, he does say things about you own indicators and blah blah blah, and you're being he does say things about that, and he did target MOT once, but it was a while ago.
he has, if
It
you
was a
look
while
up
ago.
his record, you can look up his company and his name. Why? Because you can. And he has literal court cases because of fraudulent activity. So
That's
it's
crazy.
like, dude,
Guess who doesn't have any of that? None of us here.
like multiple cases against him and his company for fraudulent. I think he got in trouble for like some type of DUIs and alcoholism. He's not bad and he's a recovering alcoholic. Okay, but why does he go out of his way to talk shit about other people? None of us have ever talked bad about him. So he obviously is not that good of a person.
Well, you know what it was though. You know when he did that, there was a slew of these YouTubers and Instagrammers that were doing that because they had an explosion of people come in just for that kind of content. Like I remember watching the first time I ever saw this one guy call out Max and a bunch of other traders I never heard of before. And all of a sudden he went from having like 1,000 viewers to 20,000 viewers and followers just from that
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
good.
content. And then I saw a few other people follow suit. And then I saw him do the same thing, calling everyone else about selling courses. And he sells a course, and his
I'm not,
course is like really
yeah.
up there. You know, I
I'm
was
not
like,
talking about Jadon,
what?
guys. No, I'm not talking about Jadon. Jadon is cool. I'm not talking about Jadon. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
no, we're not talking
Socrates.
about
I'm not talking about
Socrates.
Jadon. Jadon is cool. Jadon is not who we're talking about. We're talking about Socrates apparently talk shit about MOT, which doesn't make sense to me because none of us give a fuck about him or talk about him. He's who I'm referring to. So, and then this one person's like, he's a good
We're
guy.
about
I'm
to
like,
get blasted
you
now.
guys are just shit about people for no reason. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like I get attacked all the time on my Instagram and stuff, and I'm always just like, dude, just do what works for you. I'm not gonna hate on anybody's strategy if it's working. If it's working for you, keep doing it. But then people
Ain't
come
no,
in and always judge your strategies and then tell
nobody's,
you that you're not doing anything right, but I'm making money from my strategy, so I know I'm doing something right. And I'm not telling you that your strategy sucks ass and you should stop because of whatever reasons, because I'm making assumptions, right, over somebody. But it's I think that's
Jadon,
a part of beef in
Jadon is
social
pretty
media
cool. I think I like his motto of discipline over dopamine. You know who started discipline over dopamine? Take a guess.
shit.
Bobby knows. I know. Anybody with an orange name knows. Max.
Yep.
Fucking
Wait.
almost 2 years ago. During the Max
Wait.
going over almost 2 years ago, Max was talking about it.
Yep. He would say it a lot too.
Hey, Max
He would
would,
say
oh,
it
he
all
literally
the
had
time.
dude. Like, it's just funny. Max started that. Max
Mhm.
started the discipline over dopamine. Just like Max started Orb. Just like Max started a lot of things that people now quote unquote claim. But whatever. I'm a woman and you come off so uptight. Sorry? How am I come what? How do I come off uptight? I'm just literally replying to what you said. Okay, sick.
Jojo, is she one of Jadon's girlfriends?
I don't know.
I
No, I
mean, you're
don't
not
know.
even talking trash about him. You're not even saying anything bad about
Oh,
him.
Max
So
did
you're
not
right.
start
I'm
Orb.
confused.
Orb started in the 80s. I know Max didn't start Orb.
Oh
Orb
yeah.
started like
No, yeah, Max made it mainstream.
my observation, and
Orb
no, I
is
am not. Well,
I
thank you
thought we
for
were just
giving
trying
me
to.
your opinion, I guess. I'm married and I can give a crap if you hate him. We're not talking about J-Dun.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
I think.
talking about Socrates. J-Dun is cool. I have no issue with J-Dun. We're talking about Socrates, who
No.
apparently has gone out of his way to talk shit about MOT, which is weird to me. That's it. Not that serious. It's also not that serious. I also don't give a fuck. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Logan is
Any
high
kind of
maintenance.
hate is not that serious.
Aniki, what's your
David
definition of
logging
high
on-
maintenance?
David, who's David logging?
Talking about philosophers and philosophy in this bitch. So I get it right. Yeah.
Max has a different orb from the guys in the 80s and has a midline. It's true.
David Goggins coined it?
Just
Probably.
everyone has different.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
even know who the guy is, but yeah, you know.
You know who David Goggins is?
Nope.
No, he's a badass.
Is he like a healthy guy, like a gym guy? Is probably why I don't know him.
Yeah. Prior military, super extreme, runs hundreds of miles. Was Tyler
Yeah.
G
Is that-
an MOT student? No.
Yeah, if that's Matt Tom posting that guy, yeah, I've never seen him before in my life. I have no idea who that is.
Loves to bleed.
Loves to bleed. All right, MOC in about 6-ish minutes. We are floating above the 3. We just broke that one level that was at around 350. That 3079 level is still above. Below we have 335, 344. So that 330 was obviously very respected, and then we now created a level at 340. So 3079 and 3044 are the two levels. We're kind of hovering in between. There is a chance this might try to create one more level on the push down, but I'm still looking at what it's going to do if it pulls down to 30. And it is Friday. So be careful with Friday MOC. It can get very interesting.
People being former MOT students shilling out info as their own? Probably. I don't know, probably.
What is it? You ever found out people being former MOT students out chilling? Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, there's gonna be some of that always. I've found a couple people trying to do that on my shit, and you see it all over the place. But you know, we have ways to handle that. All right, we got another level. That level that I was looking at possibly getting created is now at 3059.75. So very compressed. MOC, this might be one where you wait for the reaction. I don't think there's going to be a clean entry on MOC with the way this is looking right now, because this could test multiple spots if it even decides to go. Like the wicks could be very fast, very wild. This would need to break over that 359 to try to shoot for 379. And 3079, above that, it has room. A lot of room, actually. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting here. It's a weekend. Weekends always tend to be funky with news, especially. But let's see what she wants to do. That 330 area was a stronghold, so if it does push down and test. Who's Homie J. Burry? Homie J. Burry.
I take a break from trading. All I see is all your videos on my Facebook and IG. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Funky Logan and Mr. Mastro? Funky Logan and Mr.
Funky Logan. Funky Logan. And Mr. Mastro. I feel like Mr. Rogers now. Mr. Mastro.
Mr. Mastro and Funky Loge.
Make sure you love your neighbors. Peace and love, everybody.
My favorite 70s band.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Have I taken a trade yet? I don't think I have. There's been nothing, no fucking trades. No, I haven't taken a trade yet.
You haven't, no. I played that 330 bounce. I played the sauce box rejection, but the sauce box rejection was one that if you had the sauce box, you would have seen. We had that level at 3079 that also rejected. But I kept playing that 330 bounce over and over and over again. Caught that big explosive move. It came back down a couple times, bounced again. Right now we have the bounce off 340. We're trapped. It's just very tight. It gets very tight. You have these little moves, and then it gets into a tight chop again. And we are in a tight chop again. So again, MOC is in about 2 minutes. I want to see what it wants to test. We have 359 above. That 330 below what held before would be where I would look for. But we are approaching this 1 minute level at 344.75.
Logan, what are your
now.
thoughts on the current market conditions? Well, for the month of July, I am 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 day of no trades. So I'm at a pretty high win rate right now. 71% win rate for July so far, based on my morning strategies.
359. All right, 344, 359 right now. That's what we got. MOC is kind of compressed. I'm not entering anything at the moment. I want to see where it reacts. This could, it stays below 340. It needs to break under 344 to push down to 330, and then that is a very tight spot.
More shorts or longs?
Oh.
I actually don't have that data. I just have the
There's
data
an
on
MVG.
I used and what hit.
Ooh, there's a golden MVG that just formed at 3050. That needs to break that 344, so it might test that MVG, fill it, test 59, and then you might have your move. There it goes. It's doing it right now. All right, let's see what it does here. 350 is kind of the area I'm looking at if that holds underneath that golden MVG, but it could test 359 and then maybe reject 359. But under 350, 344, this is just very tight right now. Honestly, it could go either direction. But the 359, 344 is very tight. We have an MVG at 350. I'm just going to watch the reaction. I could see 359 get tested. But if it stays below 350, that MVG, there goes 359. Haha, yes. All right, now what is it going to do at 359? Is it going to break above? It's breaking above. Needs to hold above and continue to push. We need to see that break of that level. So if it closes below, that's the test that I was talking about. That's the test. And if it pulls back below and gets back under 350, we're going to see that pull down toward the bottom levels. 344 would be the next level. There was that test I was looking for.
Well, you're correct. I'm completely lost. Bullish, you do me a favor. Tell me when to click buy or sell because I don't know what I'm doing. Just let me know because I'm lost. Extreme X, how much in percentage makes you log out of trading for the day and call it a loss? Well, based on my win percentage right now for the month, 29%. That's not true because some days there's no trades at all. So a little bit less.
Look at this. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. Tested 59, pulled right back down. It's not going anywhere. It's just compressed right now. It needs to hold above 59 if it's going to go up. So we need to see this break 59 and continue to push. And then above that, we would have potentially 79 at play. But this thing needs to close and hold above it. Or start pushing as it breaks above, not show this stuttery rejection that we're seeing right now. So it needs to close above that 59. No. That's the reads. So for now, there's nothing. Didn't do anything. Literally stayed within this little tiny pocket. 346, 359. Had a little wick up at around 362. So she's struggling to hold over 359 right now.
Good job, Sam.
Pulling back.
I got you, Cheddar. Not a problem.
Right now.
As soon as I see him message in here, I'll add 12 hours for you, brother. I got you, Crip. The
I
mods will make
mostly
sure that
fake out
happens
took
too.
me out yesterday. Yeah, look at this. It's just trapped. Look, it's not moving. Look at it. It's just fighting this 359. Now it's going to test it again. A little bit of a potential 3Z on the 2 setup if it does, but that 59 rejecting again. Look at that. Rejecting again. But it's just trapped in here. It's not going anywhere. Needs to break under 344, then 330. I don't know if this is going to move at all. Maybe the 355 candle might give us some oomph, but this isn't going nowhere right now. Yeah. Saw it coming. Compressed, tight between levels. Yeah. That was an
Not a
easy one
single
today.
trade for me. Not a single
Yeah.
trade for me. Nothing presented.
There
Do
goes
you
back
guys
down to
trade some
test that
strat style on
44.
both fundeds, or are you more aggressive on evals? I talked
There's
about this
44
yesterday.
tap.
I trade everything the
There's
same.
44 bounce.
You want to build the discipline and the good habits.
Look at that. 44 bounce to 49 to 59 again, or is it going to decide to break a side now?
What y'all got planned for the
Rejected
weekend?
59.
I'll probably go somewhere to watch the games and the fights. I'll go watch the 2 games, the soccer games tomorrow, and then I'll go watch the UFC fight somewhere. Logan, you going out clubbing? No, I'm actually going dry until October, until the Blitz.
Nice.
I went out every single weekend last month, partied a lot, wanted to celebrate my massive success in trading, got it out of my system. Now I'm super, super, super focused on my health. Like I said, I started my peptides yesterday. Meal prep's been ordered. Everything's locked in. So now until October, super focused on my health. No junk food, no fat, no junk food, no alcohol, no nothing.
That broke 44. Now it's testing that next level at 35. Pushed right back up to 44. Hit 37.75. Retesting that same level.
There's nothing wrong with energy drinks, Pedro.
It's
That's
not moving
unhealthy.
anywhere. What's not healthy? Energy drinks?
Pedro's talking about my energy drinks. I stopped
Oh.
alcohol and any tobacco use and junk food. And you call me out on 0-calorie energy drinks? That's where you draw the line? That's a little ridiculous. Can you eat a fried chicken sandwich yesterday? No. No, that wasn't. No, I had a bowl. The day before that was a chicken sandwich. It wasn't fried. Cocaine. Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah, but I'm not doing that. The peptides I'm taking, BPC 157,
Oh, look at that bounce off 335.
Sermorelin and NAD, and then TRT.
Can it break it now, though? Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is hitting. YouTube probably sees the levels, but I know you guys on the Discord can't see. But you can see the levels clearly getting respected and bouncing around right now. 44 broke. It just tapped 35. It's just testing all these levels. It's not going anywhere until it can break through a side.
Where do I get my TRT from? From a TRT clinic. Bro, it's so easy to get TRT. Anybody who has, it's not, just don't go to a doctor. A normal doctor is going to say you don't need it and your fucking test is at 200. Don't go to a normal doctor. Just walk into a clinic and they're going to be like, sure. They're not going to care. Does it help with your erectile dysfunction? Bro, I don't have a problem with ED. I told you I have the opposite effect. I'm trying to get that shit to be done. Fucking, I'm in it. I'm like, is it taking too long? I'm trying to get done with this. I do not have that problem. Is TRT good? TRT is excellent. It's just you're just adding what your body already needs as a man. And help give your motivation, help with your sleep, help with fat loss, help with your libido, help with concentration.
What's the highest your TRT can safely be without it being in a dangerous level?
On average, the average dosage that you want to do, I think it's like not even, I think it's like 100 to maybe 200 a week in extreme situations.
Because when you guys were talking about that way back,
In your body, what your
Yeah,
nanograms
yeah. What your number should
da-
be.
dangerous? I mean, the highest normal
High.
level
Yeah.
would be around 1200. And
Because when
after
I
1200,
went, because
it's a little high.
it's a little high after 12. Because I went to go get checked because everything you guys are saying, right? That I struggle to lose weight. Sometimes I'm not motivated or I feel lazy and tired. I went to go check my TRT. It was like at 657 something.
That's not bad. You're
So
good.
they
Your
they
test
said
is
that
good.
I didn't need to take it.
As a
Yeah, and I was
40-year-old
like,
man,
well,
that's very good.
what is it?
As a 40-year-old man hobby, that's very good.
Yeah, no, but at like, I was kind of like, oh, okay, but like at the same time, I was like, okay, so why do I get these weird ass like moods where like my
Could be
wife,
other
even my
hormones.
wife was like,
It could be your other hormones. It could be other hormones, not just your test.
fuck
We have a lot
hormones,
of hormones in our body.
freaking
It could be other shit,
hormones.
right?
Because I do get
Fucking,
these
you
like
have,
moments where I'm just like, I don't want to do shit. Like I just
like if
want
you
to
have
do
hunger
nothing.
issues, it could be the hormone that has to do with ghrelin, right? Or if you have an insulin issue, or another one is your cortisol levels, right?
Fuck,
These are all different things that could be affecting your overall, your estrogen could be too high, right? There's a lot of different things that could be checked.
estrogen. Wait, estrogen is the woman thing, right? I
Yeah.
definitely have big boobs, so maybe.
Heavier, heavier men tend to have a higher level of estrogen, which will affect your emotions, drive, motivation, everything as well.
It's the weed.
I
I smoke like once or
I had
twice a month.
like I would take anti-estrogen because I would boost my testosterone so much, and your estrogen tries to match it, so I would do it. But the problem that I had for a while is I had zero estrogen. Like it was bad because then you get side effects.
Yeah.
Funny enough, men need estrogen and women need testosterone, just obviously not replicated amount as each other.
My wife is saying I'm premenopause. Yeah, like it's funny when people think it's like I smoke weed every day, every time of the hour. I literally only smoke when I'm in pain, and it's twice, maybe three times a month, if that. Very rarely. All right, here's that 330 tap. Oh, look at that 330 tap again. Can it continue to break? I was testing that short on the 44 break, but just like small little scalps. This thing needs to break this if it's gonna keep going. That 359 rejection was also good if anybody tested that short. That was a clean rejection of 359, couldn't close, and it dropped all the way down. But right now we're testing this 330, and that was the strong area it was holding at before. Other than that, I don't have anything. We might have a 4 o'clock setup, maybe, but
I mean,
this
this is a
330
PhD
area
break.
was a
This
strong
is a
area.
range break. Everything is saying the short is really good. I don't really know if I want to risk it right now. 4 o'clock.
Yeah, this is the potential 4 o'clock setup, but again, this 330 area was very scary in terms of it was holding for a while. So yeah, see, look at that, look at that. See, see, look at that flip. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming this time. This was that same scary area earlier, right? Now
Now there's not
retested,
enough
pushed
room
up,
anyway.
retested 250.
There's not enough
Yeah,
room for me anyway to take the short. So no trades for me. Yeah, I'm calling it. Zero
yeah,
trades for me
yeah.
today.
I got trailed out right. I trailed really close because I was like, "Fuck this area."
Logging
This
out,
was
being
that
smart.
strong area, and that thing flipped.
Logging out, being
Easily
smart.
flipped.
No trade. No trades on the
Yeah,
power
still
for me.
needs to break over 359.75. This is still compressed, very compressed.
What are the payout options for Midgard, ACH, or they use Rise? I think I used Rise. I used Rise. What he made? Haven't seen you in a while, bro.
Oh
How
yeah,
you doing, brother?
I haven't seen Shark in a minute too.
Shark? Shark's still here?
Yeah, okay, he's right there.
No shit, Shark is here.
Yeah, Shark's been. Yeah, I haven't seen him like chat in a while. That's why I was like, "Oh shit, I see Shark.
I remember. Never mind. Never mind.
I see Shark."
Logan, there's a 5-minute level at 30,023, and it doesn't show up on your chart.
Oh, this is about to go. If it can break that 359,
Is it
then
showing
we're
up on
gonna
wealth
see
charts?
that
No, this is incorrect.
379.
This is correct. When in October is the Blitz and where? Dallas, and I don't know when. On wealth
Yeah,
charts.
we don't have the exact date yet. Date. We don't have the exact date yet. That was a
Alright.
nice flip from that same bottom
Do it.
area. Damn.
Play some shit.
Just do it. All right.
YouTube. Word of the day is Funky Logan.
Funky Logan.
Funky Logan. Shout out Bullish. Funky Logan.
Funky, funky, funky.
Would there be a blitz in Germany? I don't know how comfortable Max will be, but I'd love that. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. To see Max get over there, like looking behind his back, like,
His dad's German, so he'd be all right.
yeah, I know, yeah. Back to 3059. Oh shit, I gotta pick a number. Random number, random. Locked in, looking if this 59 is gonna break or not. But I'm done. I'm done. 400. All right, there we go. First number is gonna be 195. 195. Rejecting 59 again. Come on, close above it, bitch. I just want to see it do its thing.
Kyle
I'm not
Jackson,
really-
6541. Kyle Jackson. Congratulations, Open Up Sports. You got access to any indicator free for an entire week. Javi, you want to do another word for the YouTube or another word for the YouTube?
Yeah, Mr. Mastro. Mastro. Okay, spell it the way that you typed it.
All right.
Mr. Mastro.
Let's count. Where was I?
Boom. Boom. Boom.
This person doesn't have a. Give me another number, Javi, please.
All right, next number. Whoops. 82. 82. Oh, rejected 59 again. What a 59 rejection again.
Skip that one.
Eventually stuck between 359 and 341 right now.
All right. Nick Wilt, 95. Nick Wilt, 95. Come on up.
Nick Wilt. Nick Wilt. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Boom, 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 ba-dum.
Winner on the YouTube, Striker 305. Striker 305. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, the short off a 359 worked. It worked. It worked.
Is today the last day to get a deal on CSO? Still can't make the leap, but something still tells me to keep coming back to you, Logan. Sounds like my ex-girlfriends. My gut feeling has lost me thousands. You guys seem pretty cool on service. Somebody I can learn from for sure. Just not sure about pulling the trigger. Risk it. Here's what I want to tell you. I will tell you this. I don't want you buying my course if you're not 100% sure about it. Right? I don't need your money. You know, do I like having students? Yeah, right? But I don't need your money, and I don't want you to make that commitment and that leap unless you're like 100,000% this is what I want to do. Also, don't do it if you don't have the financial means of it, right? I don't want to take that away from you. I wouldn't feel comfortable that way. So don't buy my course or get access to my course until you're 100% sure. What I am going to do is I'm probably just going to extend the discount anyway. So don't stress about it, but you know, I'd rather you not stress about it and get the course. That's just my thing. This person didn't come up, Hobby. Let's do another person.
Another person. 174. 174. Oops.
Will R.
Willor.
Gentlemen,
What is up?
can you guys hear me?
What's up, man?
Yeah. Camera on.
Hold on. Oh boy. Hold on. Watching the game, watching you guys. Bear with me. How about that?
What's up, Will? How you doing?
You good, brother?
How you guys doing?
Good, man. How's your trading going?
Good. I joined P2P. So I've been locking in with that. I listen to you guys as well. Javier, my fellow Salvadorian brother.
Hey, ¿cómo está, hermano?
Todo bien, brother. Appreciate
Eso.
you guys.
Awesome, man.
Awesome,
All right, well,
brother.
we're not going to keep up much of your time. It's Friday. You're watching the game. I don't know if we're sponsored today. I don't think we are. So you're probably going to get access to another indicator also for an entire week. All right.
Anything is cool. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Have a great weekend. Thank you guys.
Yep. All right. Cool. Will there be another opportunity at discount price for your course later? Like I said, I've had so many people asking me about it. I'm going to decide over the weekend. I don't know. I'll probably just leave it at fucking $1,250. I just had too many people who couldn't afford the $2,500. I don't know. People make me feel guilty about it. Even though the value is worth fucking 10,000, but whatever.
Yeah, it should be up there, but yeah, dude, hey, you know what? It's still regardless. People should be locked in.
Okay. That being said, easy week, chilling, hanging out, nothing crazy. I got a class with hobby students in an hour and a half. So that's it. That's all I've got. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. If you guys are interested in my course, 50% off, blah, blah, blah. All the other stuff, I don't care. Hobby, tip the staff. And that's it. Hobby, what do you got?
Yeah. Tip the staff, guys. Make sure you show love. YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure you guys don't miss any of MOT's live shows. Max and Lama in the morning. Your boy here, Logie and Maestro for Power Hour. Got Coach and Priscilla for Happy Hour. And then Mr. Luigi Luca himself for the London Highs. Other than that, y'all follow our socials. Check out our YouTube channels. Logan's YouTube has PHP stuff. Mine has the quantum stuff. And yeah, tip the staff. I think we said that already. We're going to do today, the Maestro Elite guys, we're doing our class in about 50 minutes. Today is not going to be too long. Friday, we're going to do a little recap. And then obviously we got guest teacher Logan himself today. So it's going to be freaking awesome. Can't wait for that. In just about an hour's time, we'll get started. And enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Take a nice break from the market, right? Don't wait until Sunday. Don't stare at your charts. Enjoy your fucking weekend. So, peace out, everybody. Love y'all.
Later. Angie, run it.
Do a quick 5, 10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Do a quick 5, 10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel, love, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, it's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on a gurney. Out from the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden, burden in my chest, turned into a gift.
starting all over. I was starting to trip, took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again, took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again, took a little trip, running shit, turned into a trip. We in and out quick. And my head go, beat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. And my head go, beat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Poppy need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white kind, the Sauvignon Blanc. New father, I'm doing my job. Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me, it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never had to feel how I felt, but you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift, then I did it again. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift. We in and out quick. And my head go,